Welcome back to Tower of God, regulars. So, in the last video, I made the video extra long, and yet not only one, but two battles got left unresolved. The Bum and Duma fight isn't over, not by a long shot. And the Träumerei and Gustang fight is, well, kinda over since the Gustang got decapitated, but apparently that only allows him to, well, revive as the ultimate executioner, if Träumerei is indeed found guilty. But instead of any of these battles, we instead continue with our heroic adventurers battling mechanoids. Or better said, with V coming out of the rice cooker that they discovered there. I mean, okay, yeah, let's just get right into it. Hey, when did you all get here? V? How long have you been here? Why are you in underwear? Let me think, I guess it's been about 10 minutes. What, 10 minutes? Why did you message us with your pocket? We almost died out there. Oh, really? A 10th grade family leader's forgotten companion. Sorry about that. Commonly known as V. Commonly known is a bit of a weird phrasing, I think. I Is Viol literally his real name? Like Bum was then named after him directly? The battle between the family leaders, Träumerei's memory fragments. 1. These titles get longer and longer. Sorry, that's all you have to say? Ah! As Aaron is gearing up the powers. And you also know that we can stop the mechanoids by breaking those pipes? That's Gustang. Yeah? Then why were we walking around in there naked instead of smashing the pipes? I was just curious to see what was in there. What? Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? They sure are an energetic bunch. Wait, this is no way to treat a friend. Friend? Ha! Die, you jerk. So, have you made your decision, user? Yeah, and also there was something about being a beta tester. Ha. Let's just continue for now. Decision? You mean whether I'm going to share the new power with everyone? Or keep it for myself? Interesting. Bum didn't get that choice. Or, no, I don't think I forgot something there. That's right. There's really. Oh, that's sweet, probably. There's really only one possible answer to a question like that, isn't there? I want to share it with everyone, of course. You can't climb this tower alone. Hmm, very well. As a result of your decision, every living creature in this tower will receive the benefits of evolution. Okay? Of course, you won't be the only ones to evolve. Even your enemies and the seeds of evil planted within the Shinzo all around you will benefit as well. Revolution and evolution don't always necessarily lead to good things. Yeah, I always gotta remember evolution doesn't mean getting better. It means uh, random changes hopefully leading to a better adaptation to the environment. The decision might up strengthening evil beings, And you could be affected by that very same evil. Ah. Oh. You've seen that face before. You or the people around you might be hurt or even killed as a result. Are you sure you want to regret this? Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want any special privileges. Everyone needs that power. Alright. Then your decision has been made. You might fail in your quest and end up melting into the Shinzo surrounding you, but in accordance with your decision, the tower system will forever share the power of evolution with everyone. Tower system. As a token of gratitude for the blessing you have bestowed upon the tower, I would like to present you with a gift. So they are pushing us towards a theory that this is all a simulation. Does that mean I have to let go of my theory that this is all a prison? Well, obviously not. And not just because I'm stubborn. It might be a Matrix or Sword Art Online situation where they are literally imprisoned in a simulation. Let's continue. This you see here? Or is the Jade Dagger that we're talking about? No. It's the mysterious blue fire. Like that was at the end of Träumerer and Gustang's battle. I mean, that the Jade Dagger was mentioned as a powerful weapon that the Executioner will then get. It will make your chosen companion stronger. Oh, but the brute fire, as in the sweet fish and... Also kinda part of, like, the blue thrisser, I assume? Oh dear. And keep them safe. Although naturally, like all fire, it could burn you if you're not careful with it. In any case, I wish you all a most honorable journey. I'll be seeing you again, tower climbers. Great, let's blow this place to bits and stop those mechanoids. Wie, Gustang? Dog Mary? Oh, I'm an idiot. This is just a stupid nickname for Träumerei. Dogmerei. Okay. Hey, wait! You just call me Dogmerei? Not destroyed yet. What? You came all this way and now you've changed your mind? I just want to try out this new power. What? Give me a minute. What do you mean? Just wait. Wie? Oh, he dashed away there. He's so fast. He might be even faster than Edon's lightning. There. Really? Don't just stand there gaping at him. Hey, V, stop right there. Oh, strange. Huh? I know he doesn't have any. It's almost like he has wings now? He has wings. Oh. Were they not able to fly before? Like, is being able to fly just naturally a part of the evolution? Wings to fly with. Yeah, that sounds very much like it. Maybe you're seeing his lips flapping. Oh, maybe you're seeing his lips flapping. While Irang is trying to set V on fire currently. God, that's hot. Yeah, maybe. That's probably Träumerei. Yeah, I remember now. Perhaps we enjoyed ourselves at the time, but in the end it was a tragic decision. It's difficult to recall my emotions, but I do remember one thing. The tower was far more cruel than amusing back then. Or maybe it was just us. Yeah, back to the battle against the mechanoids. They keep coming! There's a lot of them. There are too many of them! If you don't open the waterway soon, we're both doomed. Damn it! And so that was about the time he left his impression on the Hell train, like in on the data floor. At least he looked the same back then. Well, I don't know how long he had that look, of course. Hey, Dad, you're in. We had no trouble opening the door when we came in here. Why won't it open now? Shit. Oh no. So an army of them, and we're not even allowed to kill a single mechanoid or we'll fail the test. Oh. Okay, that makes it significantly harder. Any minute now? Yeah, they look freaky. Hmm. They'll be here. It's your fault for rushing in there without the proper plan. I thought you were supposed to be smart. I didn't expect a sudden mechanoid attack like that. We're just trying to rescue the people inside. What should we do? Pretty soon the mechanoids will be all over us too. But we can't open the floodgates right now. If we do, all those people they try to save will die. The goal of this test is to open the waterway and wipe out all the mechanoids. But that's a trap. Opening the waterway will be killing those people. I go down and try to save them. Even V was always thinking about others, it seems. But that's suicide. There isn't enough time. The mechanoids will reach those two first. If you go down there now, you'll be caught up in the massacre as well. You're trying to make this decision even more difficult for us? But... Gustav, Jihad. I'll do it. Eh? Träumerei? Wait. What are you thinking? As you all know, I don't really like people. Oh, damn. Träumerei? But hold on, there must be another way. You all are different. You might end up liking them someday. Stop! Träumerei! Blast. The waterway is open. Oh no. For those people. Hmm. That only kind of reinforces my um, my thinking that Jihad set up Troy Marai to deal with V, like to force the issue with V. He's the only one he could trust not to get sentimental about causing deaths. So they passed the test now. Hmm. But he doesn't seem that unbothered by it. The Tower made us cruel. Maybe even crueler than we expected. What could it be? Those people here are the only ones? Much more so. Oh dear. Many, many people. Huh, yeah, I skipped it over, but let's continue. Does that mean sinners? This is yet another one of those chapters that has a violence warning. Wait, now that I look at it again, this isn't a violence warning, it's just disturbing imagery. Yeah, I guess that fits. Even with all these corpses floating there. And in contrast, we have seen V literally getting angel wings. Anyway, now it's a violence warning. I gotta pay attention to these. It's not always a violence warning. Oh, who's who's yelling? Okay, that's it. I've had it. Yeah, I want you. If you ignore your orders and start throwing spears around randomly again, you're in serious trouble. But it's not what you think. I wasn't throwing spears randomly. I just needed to do something because that enemy suddenly jumped out at me. You could have dealt with the enemy. She was close anyway. Do you have... Oh, that was V talking. Do you have any idea how hard we worked to keep the enemy at bay while your spear attack was recharging? Come on, let's not fight over this anymore. We're all friends here, right? You two should just make up and put this behind you. Make up? Are you kidding? This is his first time he's flown off the handle like this and put the rest of the team in danger. Look, you both have your own reasons for doing what you did, right? So just bury the hatchet and try to get along. Bury the hatchet? I just almost got killed just now. And what about me? I refuse to be on the same team as this jerk until he gives me a sincere apology and promises never to do that again. The survival of the whole team is at stake here. Oof. Uh, they could be a just fine D&D group with all that bickering. I agree. I don't think we necessarily have to apologize to each other just because we're teammates. Huh? That's right, a leader's job is to decide who's right or wrong. Yeah, if you're going to mediate an argument, at least do it properly. Gerard, why have I suddenly become everyone's punching bag? Aren't you supposed to be the leader here? Call yourself the king. You're the one who got involved in the argument. It's up to you to resolve it. I'll let you be the leader for a little while. So you do you think should apologize first for this? Obviously her, right? Are you kidding? It's clearly you. Maybe. Kusang will know. Huh? Kusang reads a lot and he's super smart. As the temporary leader, I'll appoint him as judge. Think of it like keeping different powers separate in a democracy, okay? Ooh, we're going into political theory now. I guess Four is over there is better than you, at least. Such a coward. Step aside, I want to ask Kusang. What do you think is wrong here, Kusang? Why are you asking me? Because you're the judge. Hurry up and give us your verdict. How should I know? Because you're the judge. Sorry, Kusang. Wie? So are we now cutting back to him actually becoming the judge again? Or being, well, revived by the judge? How many days have we wasted on that damn argument now? They even checked the lighthouse footage and found that they are both in the wrong, which they admitted. Does it really matter? I bet they're fighting like this because they enjoy tormenting me. Okay. Gustav. V. Good job, man. Oh. Yeah, this is getting back into the current situation between Gustav and Toimalai. Good job, man. Do you realize how much of a headache those two have caused for me over the last 2 days? Where the heck have you been while they were torturing me with their endless arguing? Ta-da! Here, I brought you a couple of presents. Huh? What are these? Key rings? Yeah, the scales and a green dagger. Or green jade dagger. Oh. I wasn't off goofing around while I was away. I made you a couple of presents to repay you for your troubles. Yeah, take them, they're yours. But why? A scale and what's this? It's a jade awakening stick. One back on the back of the head. With this and all your distractions disappear right away. Oh. Just in case anything like this ever happens again, I asked the old man from the workshop to make these for you. You asked that suspicious old man for a favor just because of this? That the scale here is really cool. If you confess your sins to the scale, it judges their severity for you and decides who is right or wrong. Okay. And this Jade Awakening stick is used to deal an unavoidable punishment to whoever is in the wrong. Now that you have these, you're fully qualified to act as our judge. Why did you make me the judge? As we keep climbing the tower, we're going to run into a lot more situations like this. You're the only person who can keep track of our mistakes and act as the group's judge. You're more interested in seeking the truth than any of us. I mean, that's fair. You deserve to be the guardian of facts and truth. You're reliable, Gusting. Wie? Do you really mean that? Ah, shit. And that explains quite a bit why Gustan was so eager to get behind the truth of Amizu's death. Well, not only because he is the appointed judge, but I think he and V might have been like the closest. And of course he wouldn't just stand stand idly by while V is framed and blamed for all for Troy actions. Yeah, makes sense. You really mean that? Anyway, thanks for your help, for all your help, and congrats on becoming an official judge. Or are you just handing me the dirty bug because you don't want to deal with it? That's a bit too cynical. That bloody fool. Doesn't he realize what it means when that old man makes something? Oh, there's always a drawback. They're kind of heavy. I guess I ought to keep them. Hmm. Like, yeah, from the items we have seen, like, from the workshop, there seems always to be some kind of problem with using them. Like the 13-month series drives people insane when you try to use more than one of them. And I'm blanking on other stuff. No time to think about it. Let's just continue. That knucklehead really meant what he said about trusting me with this job. I'll have to do it. And of course, the creation of Enkidu. Hmm. After that, I became the team's record keeper and judge. From that moment on, it was my duty to record and judge everything the team did, both great and small. And the job turned out to be far more difficult and challenging than I expected. For the battle between the family leaders, Pobido Gustang's memory fragments won. Unlike inanimate objects, no matter how many layers of a person you peel back, you can't see what's really inside them. Maybe that's why we didn't realize it at the time. Troy seemed so easygoing on the outside. But he was in fact closer to the brink of collapsing than any of us. Yeah, his withdrawal wasn't because he didn't like people, period. He just couldn't handle the people anymore. Like he didn't want to get hurt by people or by people dying anymore. Every time we made a mistake and people lost their lives because of us, Toy Marai became almost obsessed with preventing mistakes next time. Yeah, it's a. I wouldn't call it a lie, but he's like fooling himself when he says that he doesn't like people. And he had always treated animals like his friends. But he began giving them more expressive and extreme orders as time went by. Traumerai's animals changed. They became mindless puppets that obeyed his every command. Mm. And yet Traumerai still wasn't satisfied. That's why he resorted to extreme measures. He ended up dabbling in a forbidden realm. Like changing the animals? Necromancy. Oh, no, resurrecting them. Oh yeah, I did not see that bird is definitely dead. Yeah. Necromancy is a forbidden summoning skill that traps the spirits of the dead in corpses and turns them into beings that are both dead and alive at the same time. Even after Toimurai dipped his toes in necromancy, he continued having dangerous ideas. And those ideas of his? Much later then. Brought about an irreversible catastrophe in the tower. And back to the present. Do you remember the events of that record? Yeah, I do. That's probably part of the memories I erased. That day after the game ended, you went down to the waterway, and what you and your companions realized was that far more people had drowned as a result of your decision than you thought. After that, you began engaging in a type of forbidden magic. You kept spirits that should have returned to Shinzo in their physical form, and began commanding them as your subordinates. I mean, kind of fitting for someone who is obsessed with control. I wonder why he's not doing that anymore. But I guess we'll get the answer. Oh wait, are these creatures in his like golden fishbowl actually undead? That's why he can constantly regenerate them. Your selfishness resulted in the deaths of countless innocent people and caused a terrible calamity. Do you regret and repent your actions of that day? Regret and repent? I'm not sure. I know nothing of those emotions anymore. So it's impossible for me to say how I felt at the time. And I can't force myself to feel something I don't understand now. So no, I don't regret my actions. Or rather, to be more precise, I simply don't know. I see. Duly noted. I've placed your statement just now on the scale, along with your memories. Interesting. This was supposed to be a murder trial, and it started out, I thought, like, oh, okay, the murder trial of Amizu? No, wait, the murder trial of Gustang. No, the murder trial of all these people. Or maybe all of the above? The scale has spoken. It appears that the weight has shifted in favor of punishing you. Oh, shit. A verdict has been reached. Pobiro Gustang has been granted the right to act as the judge of your wrongdoings. Accordingly, he will now be resurrected. Just reforming his head. Does it mean his other head that got chopped off is still lying around somewhere? That would be kind of freaky. I sort of saw this coming, but even still, I can't believe you refused your last chance. Is it so difficult for you? Simply to admit that you made a mistake? I mean, I kinda get where Troy is coming from. Like, he wanted to be honest about his feelings, or more precise, his lack of feelings. Maybe that even was a better answer than a fake confession, or to fake his repentance. I don't know. I of course don't know what the judge would have done if he uh, repented, even if it wasn't honest. Why do you ask me that? You already know the answer. It isn't just difficult for us to admit our mistakes, Gustav. It's impossible. We've already risen to a position where we're higher than other lowly creatures, even when we bend down. Even if I got on my knees and apologized to them, could you really call that true remorse? Yeah, that would be just to appease the judge. That what sort of genuine feelings could someone who's already on another level have towards lower beings? Now that we've become what we are, how can we possibly acknowledge our past mistakes? Just forget about it. It's already too late for us to seek forgiveness, Gustav. Besides, the world calls people like us rulers. The lowly creatures don't care if we feel regret or remorse, Gustav. All they want is our downfall. I mean, fair. Fair. Yeah, I mean, when a full-scale revolution is ongoing, that probably doesn't help anymore if, like, beg for forgiveness. And well, we have seen that there is that whole revolution plan to replace them. They're just waiting for people like us to trip and fall. Because if we do, they'll pounce on us and devour us like a pack of hyenas. It might seem cruel, but that's part of human nature. From the moment we reached the top, the only two options we had were to remain on top or fall to our deaths. But Jahad showed us a way to avoid falling forever. Only then were we able to resist the natural laws of the tower and hold on to our power forever. Paradoxical though it might seem, is that also why you assigned that man Belleria the ridiculous task of punishing us with this game? As you know very well, you are one of us too. You feel nothing whatsoever towards lower beings, not even the slightest remorse. That's why you gave up your position to that insignificant vermin Belleria and entrusted him with punishing us, isn't it? Enough of this nonsense, it's a waste of time. Let's go back to the way things were. I mean, he's not wrong, but on the same argument, the insignificant people below him don't have a choice either. Now that they made their move, they the family heads must die, or well, everybody else will. Stop regretting things you can take back anyway. And no, like you said, maybe I have no right to judge you. But you arrogant bastards have deluded yourself into thinking that you can just keep flying forever. And once again, that uh, metaphor as flying for freedom. When are we going to learn more about Icarus? I, Gustang, hereby invoke my authority as a judge. I wish to use the Jade Awakening stick. Was earlier being called a Jade Dagger a mistranslation, I wonder? That only the judge is permitted to use. But I do have the right to clip your wings. And send you back down to the ground where those lowly creatures are waiting. I'm going to bring you down to that level. Then it will be up to them to decide what to do with you. Because at the end of the day, you and I are the same, like you said. I just can't stand the sight of you all starting around arrogantly as though you're invincible. That's why I wanted to split up the family leaders. Your downfall is the greatest punishment I could possibly inflict upon you, Toimarai. Hmm. I wonder what these characters mean. That's fruit, I think. Uh, I don't recognize the others. My Chinese isn't that good. Gustang, that son of a... Now let me see. Still trying to use all his might against Gustang. The best you can do. It might have been Toimarai, but it fits for both of them. Yeah, no. All his creatures who may or may not be undead. Oh, but now he has his own army of angels. Seraphim of light. Literally. So, what is the Jade Stick actually doing? Rumble? Blam? Just carving a path to all of these creatures. Slide and... What the... How is he so powerful? And now Toimai is afraid. He dispatched his whole army there. And smacks him with the stick, breaking his mask, it looks like. Ugh. Yeah. And do that, is he now falling? Clip his wings. Duh. Get up. He's still standing in the air. In the Shinzu. It's about time someone cut off those arrogant wings of yours. I'm going to thrash you until you wish you were dead. Whoa. Gustang. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have his mask anymore. You asshole. Meanwhile, back at Bum, having now transformed his arms into a close combat version of Leviathan. And now, Leviathan transformation. Leviathan's four claws. Told us that already. But Duma is, of course, also very determined. Battle in the Heart Chamber 3. His arms are surrounded by high-density Shinzu. It forms itself into whatever shape he needs to attack. Ooh. Was he waiting for this as well? Did you want to make me think that his new form is for long-range attacks? He was figuring out as he went. So that I would close the distance between us? These are way more than 4 claws. Beginning to deal... Oh, that's fun. Beginning to deal some damage. It's not enough to seriously wound him, but I'm making progress at least. And Bum also knew something, based on Dumas' previous behavior. Dumas makes mistakes from time to time. They keep clashing. Blood is spurting everywhere. Not even when he does, he never backs down. One of Gustang's strictness, after all. Just keep on clashing. The Bum is slowly and steadily bleeding Duma. In other words, Dumas' behavior is predictable to some extent. And that means but might actually be able to beat him. I'd hope so. Would be a shame if the manhwa ended in season 3. Actually, that would be a kind of a hilarious ending. And then Bum died. The end. Yeah. Is he going to do the same thing Dima did to him? Grab him and twist him around? Because, this is his chance. I don't know why they introduced the narrator, like, describing the battle. It's a bit of a weird change. Glare. Bash. But just smash. It's hard to say who is hurting whom, but it looks like, yeah, he is not tearing his arm apart that he grabbed. To strike. Oh. And indeed, he did exactly the same thing. He twisted his arm into oblivion. Loom. Now that's looking far better for Bum now. And still, Dumas is unimpressed. Well, not unimpressed per se, he doesn't really show any emotion. That's the second time he's caught me off guard. I don't understand how this is possible. I can't give him time to recover. I'm sorry, Lord That's Dumas. I'm sorry, Lord Gustang. I can no longer. But he's still going easy on him. Hold back against this boy. Alright. Suddenly he explodes. Boom. I'm going to use my full power, even if that means killing him. What did he do now? Transforming into Shinzo flames somehow? As long as I may atone for my sins. No. Oh. He can do the transformation into his armor form here too. Better said, like what the armor looks like is actually his real body, just his transformed version. It's up to you to survive, boy. Blast. I would gladly accept death. Now that Bum's senses were sharpened to the extreme thanks to his transformation with Leviathan, he could detect even the smallest movement of Dumas' muscles and the slightest twitch of his hair. And yet all he could sense from Dumas at that moment was an overwhelming power capable of devouring everything around it. Oh, damn. I like how even his monocle transformed. The power was similar to that of the tower's transcendent beings. On the level of an administrator, huh? It wasn't quite at the level of the 10 great family leaders or Jihad whom Bum had encountered virtually. They probably don't mean the administrator here, but yeah, rather the family heads. But the power radiated by that dazzling weapon on his arm was almost strong enough to remind Bum of them. I need to get closer to him before he ignites that weapon. Oh, oh shit, and it's not even fully powered up yet. Kun and Doc probably don't have much time left, no matter what it takes. Ah! It's time to end this. Oh. But Dumas is answering his charge with a kick. Thwack. It looks like he connected. Kicking him away. Ah! Yeah, Bum couldn't get close to him again. He's farther away now. Rosario. Ignite. The eyes in his Shinzo are freaky. And now that he's really fully powered up, how does it go? Uh, Badly for Bum. That's the answer. Yes, this punch sends a Shinzo spear straight through Bum. Catapulting him further away and quite possibly killing him. That would be the more serious issue. Boom. He's not dead yet. But Dumar can just do it again. Yes, as he's gearing up for another spear. Rumble. Can Bum do anything about this? I can't stop. Yeah, it's a bit late for that. He's answering with his own rumble. Need to keep attacking at all costs. Now is he transforming back into the ball? Is he going to fire the thorn, or what is he trying to do? Yeah, kind of looks like that's what he's trying. Kaboom! No, no. Got some crying children outside. Oh well. I hope it's not too loud on the mic. And crash. That thing is just lighting up from the sheer power of both of them. No, it doesn't look like Bum is firing the thorn, but just powering it up with everything he has, firing an arrow at Dima. Crash. Blam. While Kuhn and Rock are still dead or dying. Oh, he actually hit Dima. I was trying my hardest, and yet he still managed to hurt me. Very impressive. But Bum is also incredibly hurt. His transformation is dissipated. Irregular. He's so strong. It's very different from the virtual Jihad or Urek. Well, both of them didn't. Data Jar did, I guess, but Urek never used his actual full power against him. Like them, I'm experiencing this guy's power in person. So it feels even more intense. If I keep feeling the empty space inside me, I'm sure I can reach his level. But if those wounds, I can't recover right now. Huh? Yeah, what even is that wound? Is he disappearing from it? What is happening? Or is his darkness leaking out? Oh! Or the Black March is materializing. Pathetic. Duh. Black March. Alright. You really let me borrow her. You seem to have a gift for getting yourself into trouble. Every time I see you, you're up against someone far more powerful than yourself. There's no way for you to beat him at the moment. You're simply not strong enough. It's okay to give up sometimes. Knowing when to surrender is a virtue as well. But look, that's what you ought to be trying to destroy, not him. In the, was it the last video? Yeah, the last video I was saying that, oh, maybe he's trying to distract Dumas to shoot at the heart. No, back then he didn't do that, but apparently that's what he was supposed to do. That right there is Dumas' heart. I'm well aware of that. But he needs it intact to revive Kuhn and Drak. Yeah. I thought I needed the heart's power to save Kuhn and Drak. Kuhn's heart really has stopped. I need the power to fix it. Huh, when did you get so clever? You've grown a lot since I last saw you. But you're missing something. Look over there. Is that a sweet fish? You know what it's waiting for, don't you? And the blue flame. When you shoot the heart, it's waiting to use the power that will pour out from the heart to save the Dragler. So just trust me. And shoot. And there comes back the Leviathan transformation. Sometimes the best way to defeat beasts like him is to go around him. Of course, it's already an hour, but I want to finish at least one of these two battles. Like both, either the bum, either bum or Träumerei battle has to end right here. Oh, more violence warning. Not disturbing warning, drive. A sweet fish. You know what it's waiting for, don't you? When you shoot the heart, it's waiting to use the power that will pour out from the heart to save that Dragler. So just trust me and shoot. Yeah. Sometimes the best way to defeat beasts like him is to go around them. Battle in the Heart Chamber 4. One more shot. Hopefully one last shot. Crack. Oh, does Dimmer understand what he's trying to do? Why is he suddenly aiming for my heart? Do you really think I let you get away with that? Well, kinda. He had better opportunities before, but... Yeah, how is he Going to prevent him from blocking that. Oh. Huh. Hey, what the hell is wrong with you? You're supposed to shoot at the heart, not that big gorilla. I told you I'd help you. Now stop fooling around and aim for the heart. That boy. I like his way of thinking. Oh, has Bum decided that he'll overpower him after all? No cheap tricks, no going around. Just pure power. Yeah, sorry. It's a little bit too early for my taste. Stayed up way too late. Yeah. But was it enough? Oh, or the arrow was yet another distraction. As Bum charges in. Can't simply run away like this. I know there are times when you need to retreat from a fight, but it's still too soon for that. So yet another close combat assault. If I try to shoot hard now, the Mar will block me anyway. I mean, that's fair. I need to force my way past him. If I try to slip past him without even making a crack in his defenses. Ah! I'll never achieve the outcome I hope for. And that's not all. There's another reason. If I run away now. Kablam. Oh, a massive wave of Leviathan's power. From point blank. Oh. Forcing the Mar to block actively here. How will I protect anyone ever again? And then following up with another shot. Multiple of them. And again and again. Those two clash, I mean. No, Bum is also forced on the defensive. Oh, what? No, that was one. But then attacking again. before I leave this place. Slam. Yeah, now Duma is back on the defensive. I'm going to do this. It looks like Bum is also bleeding from everywhere. Less power, but faster. Sea Dragon. No, Sea Dragon what? Did... No. Yeah, it loaded. It's different from that last skill. It's much quicker. Reverse flow. And the Shinzo is flowing in the opposite direction. Control. Oh, we'll see. Able to stun Duma for just a moment. Reflux. Oh, an upgraded reverse flow control. Don't forget, I mean Sea Dragon Reflux. Double-handed. Floor butterfly. But well, piercing technique. Piercing technique. But did it dissipate? Did it work? Part of my body is totally paralyzed. Oh, it worked somewhat. Is he trying to fight me in order to win the game? Very impressive. Oh, and now he has the opportunity. Sweet fish. Makun's heart. Start beating again. Help me. Yeah, and now he had the opportunity to fire at the heart. Does it work? Sweetfish is reacting. But what will happen to Duma now? Duma is always completely serious, and yet in that moment he was so pleased with Bum that he seemed to have an almost imperceptible smile on his face. I think he looks more sad than anything. Because this proved that Gustang had made the right choice. That boy is going to be a great vessel. A vessel capable of launching a whole new era for the tower. Then everything bursts into light. as the heart chamber collapses. Yeah, they are thrown out again. We are back. Duma. You may not have won the fight, but you impressed me, regular. I would have thought that this would kill you, but apparently not. If you'd like to keep fighting. Go to Lord Gustang. I'll tell your companions to head over to the arena as soon as they awaken. What? No, go. But why? You read the same book as Lord Gustang. He must have spared you for a reason. Lord Gustang is the one who chose you. So do as I say. And go. Thank you. He's incredibly powerful. Now I really see that Dumas original from Dumas' original form in the outside world. Oh, that's bum talking. Is way stronger than when he's inside his armor. I'm actually beginning to wonder if anyone has ever seen Dumas' full power. That guy was right. This tower is a vast world. Now I do wonder how powerful Kirin is. Like second in command versus the strongest fighter of the Pobido family. Anyway, I managed to survive the battle with Dima somehow. But how am I going to find Lord Gustang? This place is so big and complicated, and I can't even use any sort of foresight or pocket functions. Varyun always seems to appear at times like this. She appears when she is needed, yeah. What's this? Yeah, and there she is. Did you finally remember me? You only ever think of me when you need something from me, don't you? Well, I mean, that's literally a job, lady. Varyun, what are you doing here? Aren't you even worried about leaving me all alone like that? Well, I didn't really think twice about it. I knew you could escape, Varyun. She'd probably kill me if you tell her that. Oh, well, I didn't expect much from you anyway. Follow me. I'll show you how to reach the place you're looking for. Okay. You're here. That reading lamp will take you the rest of the way. Reading lamp, huh? I'll see you later. Viol. The place on the other side of that lamp is far more dangerous than you can even imagine. Even more dangerous? I know it's dangerous, but why do you say that? It's not like you. Oh, no reason. I just thought I'd give you the option of running away this time if you want. What do you mean, Varyun? Every path that we walk together is a path that I chose to go down. So don't worry, even if I die there, I won't blame you for showing me the way. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Good luck. He must have gained some of his memories. Pretty soon, his power will awaken. There's that line again. V. Huh. Is V's soul somehow inside him? And then you likely regret following the cursed red-haired witch. Oh, damn. On the other hand, that battle is over. But on the other hand, I mean, what's yet another 2-hour video? Because technically the battle between Toimurai and Gustang isn't quite over yet. Yet another violence warning. But okay, if they are going into yet another flashback, I'm not gonna continue. No, no, no. Maybe it's just a very short one. No, they are going to talk quite a bit more about that. Not that I mind those flashbacks, they are important, but I was hoping for a quick conclusion for the Träumerei and Gustang battle now. Yeah. But apparently that is something that has to wait until next time. Until then.